Let's go. Let's get the reps going. Shout out to the lifers. God bless each and every one of you for being here, jumping on in to the monthly candle close, baby. Forgive me for the lateness, bringing the kids around the neighborhood. I lost track of time. It's Halloween. I did make a boo-boo. You can thank GF Burke for texting my wife, making sure that I was alive and well. Shout out to Burke, man. You made this happen. God bless you. Thank you so much for doing that. Shout out to Crypto Billy, giving out toothbrushes to the kids. Straight up, the hero of Halloween, Crypto Billy. And everybody here on Halloween night, thank you for jumping on in. We appreciate you. How are you, my tasty old man? Interesting, tasty old man. Yikes. I don't know what to say about that. How do I respond to that, Crypto Billy? If someone called you tasty, Crypto Billy, what would you say? Like, what would you do? Like, if I went up to you, I was like, what up, you tasty old man? You'd be like, smother me up. Insanity. Shout out to Dat Remaster. Shout out to Susan Bonham. Shout out to Brett Mohar and everybody here on the live. Thank you for jumping on in. Appreciate each and every one of you for being here, sharing your most precious asset. I see 3 coins that are about to pop right now. 3 coins on my radar right now in a row that look amazing. I'm telling you, I got 3 hot alts. If you stay tuned, I might just give them to you because I'm a nice guy. Over here. You know what? Because my 99, we've made enough. We had enough. We can give a little bit away to the populace. Shout out to everybody here on the live. We love you. We appreciate you. Let's get that. Let's get that update. That intro. I just started reading Stack McChange. He said, boss, don't call me tasty, man. Yo, Stack, man, I love you, bro. You funny, man. I swear, we hang, we would just laugh. Oh, man, I miss it, man. God bless you, brother. I'll never forget Taco Night, man, in Hollywood, bro. But there'll be many more, I'm telling you. Shout out to everybody here on the live. Thank you for jumping on it. Appreciate each and every one of you for being here, sharing your most precious asset with me, and that is your time. Welcome to Bitcoin in the monthly candle close. We're going to break it down for you. It's going to be a quick hour. An hour with me goes by like 5 minutes, though. So it's going to feel like 2 seconds. It's going to be gone like the wind. Shout out to everybody. Felt like wearing the baby blue. You know what I mean? Feeling fresh. Storage has Q3 town hall tomorrow after announcing 220% growth for the previous year. That's big. Storage is huge. Solana continues to pump and go nuts. And I got 3 hot altcoins that are looking to pump tonight that I'm going to give to you for free. All right, this is my gift to everyone for Halloween night. All right, so the 3 coins that I would have given to the whole trading group, I'm going to put out to everybody tonight. So I'm sorry for the trading group. I'm going to be nice to everybody. But pay attention. These coins look hot, and they look ready to trot. But you never know. You never know. But there's some hotness out here. There's a lot of flags on the 4-hour time frame. I see a bunch of stuff looking very interesting to me. All right? To me. I don't know about to you. We'll find out if they look interesting to you or not. 2 coins with the... I'm going to say BBC. How's that? I'm going to let it be. BBC is a clue. If you can figure out what I said, BBC, you just might be in the money. Shout out to everybody here. Great to be here. Shout out to Age Capital Inc. Shout out to Jeffrey Anderson. Shout out to Kluslin Soybayer. Shout out to Top 10. Shout out to Genzi. And it's a different time for me, so we should see some new people here on the live. Happy Halloween. Shout out to Crypto Billy. So what would you do if a man called you tasty? What would you do if you got called tasty My girl just said, Paps, the tasty old man, start the stream. We are dinner and learning together. Paps, the tasty old man. Why am I a tasty old man? I don't get it. What is going on over here? Well, I guess as long as he said he has a girl, so me girl, so he has a girl. Bro, this prime time in Australia. Amen. Prime time in Australia. So this is when I get all the Aussies to join the trading group every single night at 9 p.m. Yum. Susie Bondman. She's giving you the Riz. Do I look tasty? Would you eat me? To the ladies out there, not to the men, but to the ladies, would you eat me up? My wife wouldn't be happy. It's just like, oh man. I didn't know someone was going to say tasty. Shout out to Guns N' Loaded. Saw you on another stream earlier today. Your name stands out. You're around the web, man. Take tasty over nasty any day. Oh, yeah, of course. You just got to give thanks. Amen. Yeah, I'm here for the mornings and the evenings from Australia. I'd say you're breedable. Wow, thank you. That's my wife said what? Oh, no, now there she is. The only time she comes to the stream is to yell at me. She doesn't come to make, always going at the kid. No. But look at Bitcoin. The 7-minute wants to make a nice pump back to the upside. I'm looking for the 7-minute to get this nice little squeeze back up here and just get the pump. Previous resistance becomes support. So resistance, bounce. Can we bounce again here? 7-minute trying to get a move to the upside here for Bitcoin. Holding 34,550 and the daily candle closed nicely. Let's talk about it. Let's break it down like we do every single time. It's insane what we do, right? But we do it every single day. Can you believe the obsessive nature of the trading? But it never stops. You know why? We want to make all the monkeys. We want to make all the monies. We want to take this next awesome run and make it what it is, Bounce it, baby. Bounce it. Let me get rid of all these trend lines and get them into a group here and hide them. And let's do what we're here for every single month. At the end of the month, let's talk about this beautiful, amazing, astronomical, ginormous, gorgeous, so many adjectives I can't even stop talking about it. Monthly candle close. Let's break it down for each and every one of you. And how about that tan Florida, man? Keeping me nice and fresh, man. Looking good with the baby blue over here. I love you, Florida. Okay. Enough about Florida. Let's talk about you. So let's talk about this monthly candle close and break it down. Perfect music for the monthly close. Let's go. The monthly candle close. No, I'm not going to do that to you now. All right, let's take a look here at what happened to Bitcoin. One of the biggest monthly closes we've had in a long time. Master move to the upside. Was it a cash grab? Do we dump? Was this just a way to get people to jump on in and are we going to pump all the way back to the downside? The greed is getting a little high. I'll tell you that on the fear and greed index. And whenever the greed gets into 60, I get a little nervous. Usually we get, somewhat of a dump is happening whenever we get this high. Somewhat of a pump is happening wherever we get this low. Throw a flow. Boom. After Fed conference. Tomorrow's Fed day too. We got 2 days of Fed. CME watch tool. Make sure you're checking it out. I show it every single day here as we get up to the Fed time. 16 hours, 42 minutes, and 50 seconds to the Fed meeting. All the way with Jerome Powell. Going to talk about it. Jerome Powell. Going to break it down. I was the other night with Jerome Powell. But it's 55.25 to 550. The rates stay the same. 96%. The rates will stay the same. No rates this year, probably. No rate hikes this year. It's over. It's canceled. Rate hikes are canceled for the next year. Now, what if he leans hawkish or dovish during the conference? That's what we want to see. You know what I mean? A master friend move for show. I just found out that Casey Kasem plays Shaggy in the original Scooby-Doo. Been watching it with my kids. Mind-blowing. Casey Kasem, he was the guy who did the top 40, the DJ, right? Casey Kasem in the top 40. I used to listen to him. I love Casey Kasem. Wow, I love the U.S. and long, Intel long, Euro, USD, super short. My man. AMD long, Intel long. My man. Getting tasty over here. Closed door meeting of the SEC in 48 hours. Yikes. He was in Ghostbusters too. Unbelievable. Star Wars World. Shout out to my man. Shout out to GF Burke Crypto Billy in the house. Koala Man, Dream Real Solutions. Susie, we love you. We love each and every one of you. The love is real here. If you live in love, you cannot be denied. It's the strongest frequency. I talk in love. I speak in love. I act in love. And I hang out with people that are full of love. You know, Crypto Billy, Giver's Gain. He's a man who's full of love. I understood his frequency immediately. We met. It was like 2 peas in a pod, man. You know what I mean? Anyway, Sam, I love you. Shout out to Kyle. I love you too, Kyle. I see you grinding. I see you putting in the work. I see you going for it every day. Shout out to David Ryan. Thank you for jumping on in. Shout out to Sarasota, Florida. My man, Bit Jizzer. We love you. Shout out to Theta Max, top 10 in the house. Shout out to Timmy313, doing the welding on that bridge, baby. Shout out to 3 Much Crypto in the house. What about Too Much Crypto? You need 3 Much Crypto. That's right. What's up, lifers? So we opened at $26,962.57. The high was $35,280 even. The low was $26,538.66, and we would close at $34,639.77, up $77,677.21, up 28% of the month. Pumptober. I mean, we wanted Pumptober. We got it. We actually got it. We wanted Pumptober, and we got it. And might I add, I do have to toot my own horn here. On October 1st, I made an incredulous call with a cup and handle in the gains on gains. Let's see if we can find it here. Sean was smart enough to put it out. Sean, I love you, man. You've been doing what I always envisioned. Just seeing the sea. You know what I mean? Like, I don't have to point it out. You just know. And you just make it happen. And right here on October 1st at 8:24 p.m., I'm drawing the cup and handle, talking about a possible move to the upside. And that's exactly what happened. Look at that. I mean, you could even put a stop loss right there, and that would have been a 3-to-1. That's would have been perfect risk-reward ratio. Insane call. And that's Sammy Cup and Handy to the upside on the month, man. Pumptober was unbelievable for us. Last night alone, like, the month is ending in a bang. Today alone, like, in the last 20 hours, it's insane what happened. But let's just break it down. Solana, I put out the call for the Adam and Eve double bottom with the flag. This thing is continuing to mow down, melt faces, out of control. GFAL boomed up in the flag. Did come back down, but it boomed up in the flag for 17%. CFG hit the target, doing well, 30%. And then Juno, 76%. What about Cyber, right? And Job AI for another 75. I mean, this all happened in the last, like, 24 hours. This is insanity. I hit all these gains from October 30th to October 31st. Some of them were posted a little earlier, but they all hit on the 31st today. I mean, and never mind me. And then my elite comes through and starts banging on them with ZRX, with AVAX, with ARC. I mean, with TRB. I mean, and that's my TRB call too that banged to the upside for 29% gains 2 nights ago. I mean, this is just nuts. GFT, Gifto, pumping to the upside. That was a live call given for free. Unify, live call given for free. Pumped out that flag to the upside. Started at the 618. I'll teach you how to do this. You'll learn. The insane call for Bitcoin here yesterday, 2 days ago. Pump to the upside, out the flag, to the upside, out the beautiful 5-minute call. Another call for Render, out this little flag to the upside. Casper was in a little flag, pump to the upside the night before. Anyway, the list goes on. Joy Stream out this golden pocket. Tau was a little bit tensor, took a retest on the top of the channel. Anyway, it's been an amazing month. That's all I want to say. I don't mean to brag, but the gains have been flowing. All right, so the monthly, let's take a look at what's happening on the monthly. The monthly is very overbought on the stochastics RSI. It's not a good sign. However, we got this overbought before and we had a massive bump to the upside for Bitcoin. So they can get this high, you know. If we go to BTC USD all-time history index, we take a look here. I'll get rid of all my old work. Yeah. And if you look at when the stochastics got high here, right here, they were super high. That began the huge pump. Also, they were here high. They were getting high here, and that began the big pump. So all the bigger pumps did come when we were this high. What's weird is, does the bull run happen now? Do we get a bigger pullback? How long is this bull run? Is it a 2-year bull run that starts right now? This is just the beginning. We held support at 34,200. Was so important for maintaining the bullish market structure. I kept saying that over and over again. Shout out to all the elite and the lifers. Can't forget the 99. Probably the most educational month. Stacktober. Dude, Stack McChange, you were out of control, bro. You were a savage, my friend. You were a man. You were a scholar. You're an amazing man. Got my soul. When did you buy soul? I got soul at like 20, and it continues to pump. I got 3 coins that are about to blast tonight. The 4-hour on them looks absolutely amazing. And I can't remember. I can't believe it. Refer a friend, get 3 months added to your subscription. Jump on into Nord, everyone. I got a link to Nord. If you want to hook me up, I'm hooking up Ireland right now. But if you want to get a link to Nord, get a little boat, fly around the world, get it the right VPN at the right time. Link in the description below. Jump on in. And shout out to our channel sponsors. Thank you so much for all the people sponsoring the channel. We greatly appreciate it. Shout out to the 376 people on the live, 150 likes. I wish we could get those likes up to the watchers. It would greatly appreciate it, especially on an off time. We need each and every one of you to push forward. So the monthly already looking green here on the month, battling a green and red right now, but that's not too big of a deal. What we really want to focus us on, what a beautiful month we had. Think of all the nasty weeks that we went through, just complete bearish price action. Think about the nights we did, we were dumping while I was doing a screen share. Some nights I went to do a screen share, Bitcoin was tanking. I said to my wife, I'm like, oh, this is going to be a fun screen share. I remember some days waking up, the market was tanking. It had been tanking. And we had found gains. Things were looking good, but, I was overall long bullish with, and I'm just sitting there, and I'd wake up in the morning, I'd be like, I got to go live again. And my wife was like, just push through. You're going to make it. You're going to make it. I'm telling you right now, it was a tough bear market to go live every single day. So thirsty. I ate too much candy walking around with the kids. Got a dang stomach ache, and I don't like candy. I should have done it. I broke down. I'm weak. I'm the human. I should have done it. I had some Reese's Pieces and some Reese's peanut butter cups and some peanut butter M&Ms. I try to keep it peanut butter, trying to be healthy. But it hurt. I only know how the bear market. I was born in it. Shout out to GF Burke. We love you. Lemon water, chug it. What I tell y'all. But you did it, and now look. I know. Grind on grind, gains on gains, the lifer way. It doesn't stop, Billy. I remember when you met me, you were like, is this guy the real deal? And then you were like, no, he really is, though. This dude is the man. And I could tell you were the man, too. I could see us buying a building together one day. Something big. I think we're going to do something big together. I feel it. If anyone, not you. Why not you, if anyone in my life, Did you buy any fat? I did buy some fat, yeah. That's all fake peanut butter, not healthy. I know. I'm not telling you it's real. I'm not trying to tell you I was eating healthy. I had a Reese's PBC too. Who didn't? If you didn't break down and have a Reese's peanut butter cup tonight, now I'm promoting the nonsense. I denounce RCPs, RPCs. You kept going through rough times. Much love and appreciation. Peanut butter, chocolate, in good moderation. Beet juice, natural nitrates. My wife loves me. You're funny, man. I only buy the good candy, just in case there's leftovers. You're funny. I followed Billy, first met him in the Candle Mafia, and followed him to the lifer. Best thing I ever did. Brett Headley, we love you. Let's do it. God will bring it together. Yes, he will, man. I know he will. Where should we buy it? Cleveland, downtown, Texas, maybe Virginia. How many units do you want? 30 units? How about 50 units? How about a 50-unit apartment complex? Me and you, Billy. We're going to do it, man. Less than 18 months, we're going to own a 15-unit apartment complex. I'm putting it out there. Me and you, Billy. We're going to fly out together. We're going to look at the land. We're going to love it. We're going to make it happen. Because you showed up every single day. So many of the lifers' lives are good to change this bull run because you showed up every day. Thank you for saying that. I never realized that, but we brought so many people through the movement. Cleveland, yuck, says it. Buy in Florida. Sarasota would be nice. So the monthly's a little high on the stochastics. It could get a nasty dump. Some people are claiming that we're in a bear flag and we're going to dump to the downside. I think it's highly unlikely. And again, I'm open-minded. And if that is the case, the 4-hour will lose the 200 SMA. We'll go for that. I'll show you how we could dump, but we could be in some trouble. The weekly's a little over, the monthly's a little overbought and not too great. I'll give you that. There's talks about this being in a bear flag. Who thinks this is a bear flag? Anybody out there? I mean, it is. I mean, you can't say it's not. That's the thing of what I love about me is the charts are the charts. You know what I mean? Whatever the charts see, I see. It is what it is. A lot of coins look overbought. They do. Shout out to Corey Upton. Many coins are overbought on the daily. 100%. 100%. I want to work with you if you end up in Sarasota. Love Venice, just south of here. Amen. Venice is beautiful. You're in Osprey. Osprey is just south of Venice. Crypto condos, baby. Yeah. Shout out to all the lifers that have been here putting in the work for the last 2 years. We worked all the bull run, man. The results are coming. All bear market. Yeah, all the bear run. Yeah, no, you're right, after hours, man. And you put in the work, too. Greenville, South Carolina, so I could manage the BS that comes with the rentals. Amen. Amen. I'm with you on that. I'll make the money. We can pay for the management. All right? Don't worry. We'll pay for someone to do it. You just got to make a phone call. You got to make a phone call from a phone call. Hey, over here. Sarasota, Florida, over here. Next time I'm over there, you're going to get me a nice steak over here. Over at at Jimmy's. So this could be a bear flag. I'm just looking over the bearish possibilities. The weekly's a little overbought. Could be getting spent. However, the last time the weekly got this high, we got a massive pump to the upside. I suggest the same thing. I say the weekly can maneuver its way on out like this. And we can get ourselves to 40K. And then we're going to get a nice little dump back down to 35,000. Right? And then we can get our nice cup and handy. Sammy cup and handy to the upside. And that'll take us all the way from the halving of December 2024. Right? So this will be next year. This will take a whole year. Look, this will take a whole year. Can you believe it? Bitcoin will pump all the way up. It'll get to like 47,000 at the halving here. That's when it will get a beat down, right? I'm not saying this is a guarantee, but this is just, Then we'll get our Sammy cup and handy. Let me draw it nice and neat for you. But this is like, what I'm seeing. Now, number one, rising wedges break up parabolically. So I feel like we could get real critical on this. Let's look at this. Let's get real serious with this wedge. And tonight's the monthly close. I'm going to go over some fun stuff, be experimental, and then I'm going to throw you 3 coins that I think look absolutely amazing tonight. We'll go over some of your questions, some of your stuff, and I'm out of here in a half an hour, so it's not going to be that long. YouTube did not send notifications for your streams. Make sure you're subscribed. All right. How does Kroll look to you? Raised in Fort Lauderdale, but moved to Daytona when I got older. Better for the kids. God bless lifer. Amen. Gulf Coast is the best, even in the dead of winter. Dude, Gulf Coast is amazing. ETF announcement will put us parabolic. So here's the deal. There's a chance we pull back. And we're waiting right here. Come back to the 618 golden pocket, get a pump. That could happen. Something's brewing with this sideways price action, though, that we're watching. And we're going to dive into that before I leave. Don't worry. Bitcoin pumping back up to 34,570. I'm in a long, and I've been long for the last 5 days, and I haven't changed. I'm going to get a Trezor on payday. Amen. Don't forget to hit that like button. Looks like a giant inverted cup and handle. A giant inverted. Like this one here? Nah, that's too late. The handle does not go above the cup like that. This was an inverted cup and handle that just never happened. I don't. Oh, you think? Oh, I see this. You think this is a giant inverted? Nah. Cups can't have M's in them. And you already had a head and shoulder there. You came down. I would have to say no. I guess I'm open-minded, but I would have to say no. But at least I dabbled. All right. So I just want to look at the most bearish scenario ever, just so we can all say that I never was 100% bullish. I was open-minded to look at all the bullish and the bearish bias. And the RSI is getting a little high too. All right. RSI is getting a little high. But it can get way higher. Like, it has to turn into the red zone, really, for us to get heated. So I wouldn't be surprised if we got into the heated zone. So what I see happening is we pump up more. We come up to this region. We get rejected by 47,000. That's when we start to pull back, because we're going to have to. And that's when we make this giant cup and handle. We pull back to the 618 from here. We bounce off 32,000 one more time, even though we went to 47. Everyone freaks out, says it was a fake rally. We get the bears to short. They produce enough. We get enough more stops, right, to get us, and then we squeeze the heck out of them. Once we break through 47K again, that becomes our bottom. It's December of 2024. We get the after halving dump, which we're supposed to get. So we get the halving euphoria. We get the dump after the halving. We have a tough summer in September, which we usually should. August of September. Back in October right here. Right? Right here. November, December. So Bitcoin does this. Starts coming back. Maybe in November, October, boom. And that November, October, December is when we really just pick up. We break the all-time high, into May of 2026. And we get to like 100K or something, The measured move of this would be something like this. And again, this is all speculative. I think this is a high somewhere about 80K, A lot of people think 200,000, 100,000. I'm a little more conservative with my Bitcoin call. Because I thought 100K last time, we never even made it to 75. You know what I mean? And everyone was screaming 100,000. So, I don't know. People say 220. I think we're lucky we get to 100K. And believe me, Bitcoin to 100K, these altcoins are going to rally like you wouldn't believe. We don't even need Bitcoin to get too far. 50,000 is $1 trillion market cap. It gets to 100,000. We're talking a $2 trillion market cap for Bitcoin alone. When Bitcoin goes to a $2 trillion market cap, that's going to be a serious deal. All right, so that's my I've never given you guys this. This is my outward projection, Here's another cool idea that no one really talks about. That could be floating around. Up, down, and this would make sense. We'd come up, hit here. What if we hit the top? Then we make the cup and handle. Then we capitulate. Then we blast. And this would have a measured move. And that would put us at 131K. Somewhere by, it would have to be a little closer than the 27, but. And so we would rally slowly here. Get the pullback, get tight, boom, and we be gone. Also definitely a possibility, sorry. Stuttering Sam over here. Suckerin' succotash. Look at all the crazy things my mind just came up with. That's all my mind just moving around. Pretty weird, right? Anyway, it's 3.5x of the last bull run. I wouldn't expect more than that. Yeah, I was guesstimating 138,000. 103K this time. So do you think DXY will be around 2026? Yes, of course. Bitcoin all-time chart is in a cup and handy. I will show you one of my greatest predictions ever. Watch this. This is insane. And I will toot my own horn again, which people complain. The guy shows too much stuff over here. The guy, that crypto guy, all he cares about is his own stuff. Yeah. But look, let's take a look at this. Look at this profile, right? Profile is where I post predictions of things to happen for Bitcoin, right? Not everything makes it, but look, 68,000 in May 2024. Could happen. Let's see what happened here. I haven't looked at this in a while. Was this way off? Yeah, so far it's not too bad on. Could be spot on. Interesting. That's that long-term idea for Bitcoin. Hey, it followed my trend line pretty nicely so far. Pretty funny. But this one's epic right here. Look at this one. This one is insane. Greatest call I ever made. Huge cup and handy, $109,000 Bitcoin. Where's my $69,000 call here? Where are you over here? No. Hope all my calls are here over here. I'm going to start hyperventilating. Right here. This is like the greatest call I ever made in my life. So I saw this cup and handle. Bitcoin can't come back up. We were capitulating down, and I called the move to 69,000. This said we would get there by November 19th. All right? And watch this. This is eerie. We would get there to the exact target that I called, right, on November 10th. I was 9 days off from the call. And I put this out on October 4th. Bitcoin to pop to 69,000, right? Right here on October 4th. And how would I know a month later? I mean, bang. Sammy, cup and handy to the upside. Now, we didn't make the right shoulder. Some could argue. But we got the pump out of the cup and handle to the upside. Absolute move. 9 days short. of the actual prediction. So this has been like, I've been doing a lot of this weird stuff before, and it's played out. But you never know. Liver, you could do a Neil Goodman from Family Guy. Nice job, Billy. Your calls are normally spot on, brother, even the ones where you're roughly calculating down the road. Gus and Loaded, God bless you. Gala for 101, Soul for 1250, AJX08. Those came with lots of heat, and the herd saying, I'm nuts. We don't follow herd, we follow our God. Dude, those are amazing. How'd you get AJX at 8 cents? You bought that back in December and held it this long? Unbelievable. That's a steal. The Gala, when you bought Gala, I was even thinking you were a little nuts. But you went in, you're like, nah, that's great fun, I'm in. Strong move, man. Strong move. I got to give it to you. Strong move. The FUD is, you can't, the FUD is good. The FUD is what you want. So look, the 50 curving up to the 200 SMA, really good sign that we're going to get a big move coming. 3-day extended, but no bearish divergence yet. I'm waiting for the bearish divvy. Suggests we can pump up at least to 43,000 before the 3-day can kind of give us a problem. The daily also just continuously sideways and starting to get this bend. It's a really good sign we can get a pump to the upside. I like what I'm seeing on the daily. I'm going to get rid of this projection for now because we don't need it. But I just took you through a big mind idea here. And I'm open-minded to the bearishness. Here's the deal. Anyone who believes we're in a bear flag right now or just has that feeling that they're not sure, just let your nerves settle right now because I'm going to be the guy to show you what's going to happen. Trust me, I'm locked and loaded. My system teaches me the sensitivity of price action, meaning, and I can teach you this too, it's not just me, but I can teach you how to do it. And I'm going to elaborate in a second. Let me just finish what I'm talking about here. I also have 3 amazing coins that are going to blow your mind. You got to stay tuned for these 3 amazing coins. You don't want to miss them. You don't want to miss them. All right. Ah, what a beautiful day it is to be alive, man. Blessings on blessings. I was thinking of some of the tough days I've had in my life, and today was an amazing day, right? Nothing like the hard days. The for real great content. Thank you. This is the Money Making channel. I love you for saying that. Yeah, Mitt Romney's in there with Gain Capital. Exactly. We find out Bain Capital is heavily invested in Gala. Mitt. He's up in there. That's an amazing call. 9 days. Joe Harrison, what are you talking about? Is XRP great allocation this week? You got to figure out that for yourself. I'll never answer. What would be our backstop if we pull back? Bitcoin is definitely going past 100K, bro. The reason it didn't last this time because of SBF was manipulating the market. If SBF wouldn't have done what he did, it would have went over 100K. So crazy, right? This is the Money Making channel. For real, great content. I'm so freaking excited for the coming bull run. I'm loaded. I'm so loaded, too. It's insane. Loaded on the right altcoins at the right time. Bang, bang, bang. So look, I mean, the daily continuing in this bull flag. That's a bull flag. I'm sorry. Like, it's been taking. I don't like that. I don't like him saying that. That's not right. Anyway, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 days straight to capitulate, and you still haven't gone. It's just very rare you go sideways for 7 days after a pump like that. A pump like that, by now you started to go down to the 4-hour other time frames. But look how we're reset on the stochastics, but not on the price action. I've been teaching my students that's when you know things are going to bang. When you study price action and stochastics for like 10 years straight, they're going to reveal so much knowledge to you that other people can't see. I try to reveal it to you guys without you guys thinking I'm nuts, but I'm like a mad scientist that have done 1,000 experiments, and I can't convey all the experiments to you, but I want you to see what I see. It's like being trapped in your mind. But some of you guys get it, and then the more and more you get it, the more you guys untrap me because I'm like, okay, they see what I see, you know? So, and this brings us now, look, we took it all the way from the monthly. Isn't that amazing how we took it all the way from the monthly and now here where we're at? So at the end of the day, we're watching this channel. This is it. This is it right here. This is a bull pennant. I don't even call it an ascending triangle. This is a bull pennant, and it's getting tighter and tighter in the zone. A big move is coming for Bitcoin because it's getting stuck in the wedge. If we hit shift here and we move to the side now, I mean, who else does it so clear and concise? I just went through my mind when I used to start this, and I used to go through YouTube and watch guys and watch technical analysts. And man, there was no lifer out there. I know I'm talking about myself, but there was no lifer out there, man. There was no lifer out there. I've never seen a guy go through the monthly and the weekly and the 1 minute and the 7 minute. And anyway, but there's people with better, there's people even better than me. I'm not saying I'm the greatest. It's just unique. I just remember what it was like to be lost. I'm trying to say it without saying it the right way, but I remember what it was like to be lost. Go to a channel and want some guidance and just not getting a lot of guidance. I'll hand it. Crypto Crew University, that guy, Steve Courtney. I got to, I don't promote a lot of other people, but I got to tell you, that guy was pretty spot on. You know what I mean? If anyone's out there that's spot on, he's spot on. He's pretty spot on. But he makes a video a week, He's in and out. I want to see him more often, But he's awesome. Just tasty, Sammy. Thank you for saying that, Joey. I love you. You're the real deal, Sammy. I love you. No, I love you, Kyle. So ran pretty good before the last bull run, if I remember right. It did. Love Steve. Steve's, how could you not like Steve? He's spot on. He's a no BS kind of guy. Like no BS people like no BS people. Like he what can you say? So look, the 21 and the 50 are close, getting close. We go back to the 1 hour. I kept talking about how if the 200 came to price action. Remember when we were here, I said it. When we were here, I said it. When we were here, I said it. Now we're getting the 200 into price action. Such a likely move that we're going to the upside. Now I'm long, and I've stated that I'm long. I gave my long trade. I talked about it on the 8-hour time frame. I'm using that time frame to long. This is the time frame I'm sticking on. I'm looking at other time frames with you guys. I've been doing a lot of analysis, but in my mind, me and my trade, we're in the 8-hour. That's it. Like, this is the only world that exists to me. When the 8-hour gets high, that's when I'm going to think about taking profits in my trade. But the last time I trusted in the 8-hour, we were down here. I had hidden bullish, and we boomed to the upside. I'm expecting a similar boom on the 8-hour on this next run. And I can smell it. I can see it. I can feel it. It's coming, baby. 8-hour looking beautiful to me. And again, I'm open-minded. We could lose the 200 SMA and take a nasty fall right down to the 50. And we could see 31,008, 31,006 tomorrow. Heck, in the next hour, we could start to dump. You make it easy, bro. Some people have the knowledge, but to be able to communicate that knowledge is a separate gift. You got it all, bro, but I'm just an old tasty guy. The key is to be emotionless with investing. So many in crypto have gained that over the years. Amen. Boom. You're in CO. Swing trade to the best one. No continuous staring on the charts. Peace of mind. Amen. Exactly how I felt watching others before I found the lifers. Amen. We got a sense of what's happening, and I'm going to give you 3 coins that are going to blow your mind if you stay tuned. If you stay tuned, I'm going to give you 3 coins that will blow your mind. All right. When the trend begins to move up, they'll be fighting to buy at the new highs. I know we're going to be sitting there watching it. It's going to be kind of out of control, right? So the 8-hour looks amazing to me. The 4-hour looks like it wants to make a move. It is bending down a little bit, but still pushing up. No reason to think that this stock doesn't want to continue to the upside, right? Little red right now tonight, and we're coming into the conjunction of the 21 and the 200 and the 50. But so far, so good. And the 1 hour is going to hit the 200 SMA. Now, if we lose the 200 SMA, my everything will change. If we lose this yellow line, price goes below, we will drop. We will drop. And usually once you lose that, you're going to drop to the 200 SMA on the 4 hour. So usually once you lose the SMA on the 1 hour, you'll continue at least to one of these and bounce off one of these SMAs. All right. So I'm open-minded. We could definitely be Bart Simpson, double topping, and have a move to the downside. You have to have a bearish and a bullish bias. You can't have just one bias. You got to be able to see it both ways and be okay. The fact that I may lose those trades and have to kind of pick up my bootstraps and move on. It could happen. I've already lost the trades in my head, and I'm already, in my mind, that chess move is played out. But I've already won the trade too in my mind. Both scenarios have played out. I can handle each. I'm ready for both. All right. Play the FOMO music, Daddy. And look at what I like right now is the 15-minute super oversold. And we've been tracking price action all day. I've been making some outlandish calls in the smaller time frames. This was the flag I put out when I was watching BOOKMAP, right? Remember when I got liquidated for I got liquidated today for $70 live on BOOKMAP. It was awesome. You should have seen it. It was amazing. I went 200x with $70 and got liquidated in like 20 minutes. Bling. But I was looking for this play, and it eventually did play out. As I was looking for this pump to the upside. That would have been an amazing play had it went the right way. All right. Came back up and down. Now we're kind of staying inside the sauce. And then the last thing I made was this pattern here. And it's kind of, I guess you could say it's kind of like, it's kind of a weak pattern. Almost want to maybe feel almost more comfortable doing this. But there's a chance we're in that. Nah, you know. There's a chance that we're in something like this, but it's a stretch. But because we're so oversold on the 15, and let's see what BOOKMAP has to say. Mr. BOOKMAP on the wall. Show us who's the creature on the... So look, I mean, 34,530. And the fact that we just closed the candle above 34,250, that's all I wanted today. You know, I set simple little goals. Like earlier today, I was like, can we hold a candle above 34,250? How much is a seat worth in the musical chairs when the music stops? But you got done on the entry. Yeah, I didn't take the entry right. I agree. Sammy, your BOOKMAP loss was my live and was my live and learn. Funny. You and Steve both spot on. Both great content providers with nothing but what the charts are saying. God bless you. Thank you for saying that. The most scarce and desirable asset on earth, the previous in an ever-increasing world of golems. I only started making money in the trading after watching you, Sam. Corey Umpton, I only started making money in trading after watching you, Sam. Thank you so much for all the knowledge you give us for free. Anytime, man. A bunch of you guys are going to be multimillionaires. You're going to remember me. You're going to send me a private jet for a flight. One of you guys is going to become a billionaire. And you're going to be like, I started watching you for free. And people are going to remember what I gave. Lifer, we need you as a guest speaker at Morehouse. Let me know if you could come to ATL and do a live as a guest speaker. I would love to. Please email my wife, cryptolifers@gmail. If I got invited to Morehouse, I would fly there right now. That would be an amazing opportunity. Are you kidding me? I've never got to speak at a college. And it is an all-black college, but I think it's amazing. That's even better to show that there's no such thing as race. I don't even like using the word color. Like, we are all people. You're a man, I'm a man. Whoever started this black, white guy? Like, what is that? He's a white guy. He's a black. Like, we're not like that. He's a dude. Like, my buddy Jim is a man. Like, oh, there's my buddy. Yeah, he's a black man. Oh, he's a white man. Like, when we started even labeling people with a color was ridiculous. Like, that's when it all started, man. It's absolutely ridiculous. You ever see Morgan Freeman one day? He's like, they asked him about, Black History Month, and he went in. He's like, what about every History Month? He's like, we're all the same people, man. He went in on 60 Minutes. I was like, I did not expect that at all. Like, he went in, and he was like, when are we going to stop calling each other a color and start calling each other a man? I'm a man, you're a man. Period. There's no color, like, it doesn't exist. You know what I mean? Kind of insane. It became like okay to call someone a white person or a black, like that. When that was the beginning of ridiculousness, honestly. Yeah, who started doing that? Who started that nonsense? Anyway, racism is mostly government motivated. How do we stop racism? Stop talking about it. I love you. Thank you for saying that. But in conjunction, please email my wife, cryptolifers@gmail. If you know someone and you can get me in contact with the administration, Jay Rainey, and I could come speak at Morehouse, I would fly to Atlanta, spend the weekend there, do my live stream from my hotel, take you out to dinner, and just have an amazing night, like where I probably would change as a person for the rest of my life. So God bless you, man. If that's even a possibility, it sounds like a dream come true. So thank you so much for even mentioning that and thinking that I would even be like, that's something that could be honorable to do. You know what I mean? Shout out to Devano Sirius. Shout out to Mike Bryant. Shout out to Bullish Bradley in the house. Shout out to French Toaster. All right, so look, and now we're getting more liquidity built to the upside all the way to 36,000. We didn't have that before. This is new liquidity, everyone. There was no liquidity here before. It's starting to change. We look at this every 2 hours. There was no, look, liquidity starting to disappear down here and load up in here. What do you think they're going to do? They're getting ready. They're starting to see, they got enough people scared. They wanted to build up the shorts. Dude, they got people staring at a bull pennant shorting. They got people about to short the most bullish pattern in the entire world. Like, I traded this pattern 1,000 times in my life, and it's made me money 800 times. Like, this thing is amazing. Pollo, baby, Pollo. Shout out to Crypto Pollo. Is there Crypto Pollo in the house? That guy's the man. Crypto Pollo, man. Everybody loves Crypto Pollo. Dude, you're famous, man. You're famous around the streams, brother. Shout out to Cluck in the house. We love you. Thank you for coming on in. My man. When are you coming to Boston so I can take you to a fried chicken night? Weekly looks bullish to me. What's the difference between this being a symmetrical triangle and a bull pennant? A symmetrical triangle is chubbier. A bull pennant's sleek. A symmetrical triangle is like this. Let me show you. And there is a difference because you got to maintain. Symmetrical triangle is super chubby. It's symmetrical, dude. You can cut it in half and both sides are even. So like if you put a slice in between a symmetrical triangle, both sides would be pretty even. That's why it's called a symmetrical triangle. This is not a symmetrical triangle. If you cut it in half, you'd get like a little less on top to the bottom. That's a bull pennant, man. All right. Big difference. Huge difference. Like, you know what I mean? Like, not even close. Like, there's a symmetrical triangle. You know? And they could be smaller or bigger, but they gotta be really chubby. They're chubby triangles. That's not a chubby triangle. I'm holding my long, too. I'm staying in my long. And I could get rocked and wrecked. I'm open-minded. Let's bring it on, baby. Won't be the worst thing that ever happened to me. See, that's the thing, dude. If I lose money or get hurt in a freaking... Like, I got liquidated today. You think I care? I fell through a glass door and was bleeding. Almost lost my life. One day I thought I lost my daughter in a Target and I cried, like I screamed her name and I didn't find her for minutes. I thought my life was over. I was going to have to tell my wife that my daughter was lost in a Target. Like, scariest moment of my entire life. Even scarier than when I was like, I'd rather have a gun. I'd rather have, I don't want to say, but I'd rather have so many worse things happen to me than lose your kid in a store. It is the scariest feeling in the world. People started asking me what she was wearing and they were calling the police. And I was sitting there like as they said it, my mind was like, this is not happening to you right now. Like, she was just right next to you. What is going on? You know? That was the scariest moment of my life. So today aren't those 2 days. I'm not gushing blood and I know where my daughter is. You know, everything's great. You know what I mean? Like, I put things into perspective, and that's a good thing about having a crazy life. Once you kind of slow down and you're not so nuts, you can kind of appreciate the fact that things aren't so insane anymore. You know what I mean? Like I woke up in Central Bookings one day, you know, that's not today. I broke my jaw, I had it wired shut. I'm sitting there, they're like, okay, sir, do you want a plate here or do you want the wires? You know what I mean? It's 10 p.m. Do you know where your kids are? And did you wash your belly button tonight? How many of you didn't wash your belly button this morning? I know you didn't. I know you think you did. You want to lie and say you did. I did because I remembered it, because I knew I was going to ask you and you were going to forget. See? So I have you by the... It's right now. Beep. I know some of you didn't wash your belly button. I know you didn't because you forgot. You think you were going to do... My wife washes mine. That's so weird. I thought it was over in that accident. Can't tell me God ain't real. Stack was flying around like a bee inside of a washing machine. He said he just had to hold on. I lost my daughter and my nephew in Target. They were hiding from me in some clothes giggling. Dude, that's insane. It's not even funny. I didn't, no cap, see? Wow, life. That's my new saying. Did you wash your belly button today? That's the thing here, because we always know what you didn't do. Because we know what's going on. Whenever you wash your belly button in the morning, you can call everyone else out for not doing it because you know they probably didn't. Love you. Somehow summon that Rodney Dangerfield energy for a moment. Hey, I get no respect over here, huh? Hey. That's my favorite. I have to say. He's like, my wife said, how come you don't take me someplace I've never been, huh? So I took it to the kitchen. I love that line. It never gets old. Oh, man, he was the best, bro. Hey, you know, I get no respect over here, huh? How about I take you to the kitchen, she said. All I want for Christmas is a belly button cleaner. Do you want a person to come over and actually wash your belly button, or do you want like an automatic belly button cleaner? Hey, the other day I was walking down the street, huh? No, I had a joke. I made a joke. You know, I used to watch Seinfeld all the time, and I thought I could do a Seinfeld stand-up. So I made like 1 or 2 Seinfeld stand-up, you know. This is mine. You guys are probably going to, I'm probably going to tank right now. You guys are probably going to never tell me to do stand-up again. But here we go. All right. So what's up with this candies these days, you know? You go out and you go and trick-or-treating with your kids, you know? And there's these fun-size candy bars. Why do they call them fun-size? They're not bigger. They're not any better. They're definitely not funner. Oh, man. Oh, my God. That means Wyfer didn't wash his belly button in months, and today he remembered. He's trying to call me out. No. I remember every day, all right, because I know. I just don't want to bring it up until the right day. All of us should throw a Lifer subscriber surprise party. Everyone that is dedicated to his channel should come together and get turned. You're funny, man. That was Fox, yes. Stale. I agree with Wyfer. Stale. I'm bearish now. I know. Now, like, the channel's over. Like, no one wants to. The channel just died. 0 subscribers. Oh, my gosh. Why brides were white? Too much white rig, stove, and dishwasher. Rodney Dangerfield. Oh, my gosh. To wash the dishwasher over here. I was so ugly, I used to go to orgies just to eat the grapes. That's what he said. Oh, my God. When I was so ugly, when I was born, the doctor slacked my mother. Oh, my God. Oh, my God. 500 mil. I come back for the belly button cleaning action every morning, man. You're funny. Jim Carrey did the best Seinfeld, better than the real Seinfeld. Went from tasty to stale. He had me at some great ones. Lights and glowing with the music. Hey, Lois, I think I'm going to grow a beard. Hey, Peter. My name's Peter Griffin. Everybody, I live in Quahog, all right? And I watch Crypto Lifer every single night. I drink beer and I watch Crypto Lifer with Chris. And Brian sits there too. Brian loves Crypto Lifer. Hey, Lois, I think I'm going to grow a beard. Sam, I'm going to smell your belly button tonight to make sure it's clean. It's disgusting. Like that, just thinking of you sticking your nose in my lint-filled smudge hole is absolutely ridiculous. Oh my God. Dude, these night streams get so wacky. I don't know what happens. Was it night? It turns into night. We have a full moon and things just get out of control while I'm trying to do TA and Bitcoin's dumping on our face. They're trying to dump Bitcoin. They're trying to scare you into thinking it's going to dump. That's what they're trying to do. Well, look, I see Bitcoin making its way back to the bottom of the pattern at 34,360. It's very likely. That's what I see happening. Kind of channeling its way further down, up and down, up and down. It would be nice if it can hold. All I want to do is, I just don't want to see it ever go back below 34,250. If it goes back below that, I'm going to be pissed. I'm going to be absolutely pissed. Like, it's been annoying. Like, don't go lower than that anymore. Stop playing with this 175 area. It's a wrap. So I see this kind of slowly mulling down until I come tomorrow morning. I wouldn't be surprised if Bitcoin just slowly does its thing. Now, it could spike up. Anything can happen. And the further we get in here, the more a big move is coming, up or down. The 22-hour suggests it's up. The 8-hour suggests it's up. The tighter we get inside of the zone. Is his belly button lemon-centered every time? He did have a lot of candy on the walk home from trick-or-treating. Do you swallow your lemon pits? That's so gross, man. Lint-filled smudge hole is wild. I usually miss the night stream. I might have to stop by more often. Bounced off the 200 SMA on the 15. Let's take a look at that. Let's see how weird it gets tonight. With the price action, not the live stream. All right. We're already pretty weird. It's already getting wacky over here. So let's take a look. I mean, we did have a golden cross. That's a really good sign. The last time we had one of those was a massive pump.
And we have this kind of wacky falling wedge. You know, to me, I'm expecting a bounce back to the top of the channel. You know, just something boom up in here. Nothing crazy. I'll move to like 626 or something. If we lose the 200 SMA, we would drop to the bottom of this pattern fast, though. So we would like a move back up. Let's take a look at the 1 minute. Give us some bullish divvy. You know, it's not the worst. It's a little bit of divvy. It's not the best, though. It's like Class C. It's a little sharper, but it does suggest we could get the pump. And what you're looking for here is an inverted head and shoulder. I sound like a broken record. I do the same thing all the time. But you're looking for, because price reverses in the same way. Look, it right here. Shoulder, head, right shoulder. Boom. It's just what it does. Just what it does, everybody. The same stuff over and over again. The shoulder, the head, the right shoulder to the upside. Once you recognize it, look at the W here. Beautiful W to the upside. Once you recognize it, it all begins to make sense. It begins to make perfect sense. All right. So I expect some type of move back to the top of the pattern. We may come down one more time and capitulate again and get a better divvy. But I do expect to move back to the top of the pattern here. And to me, I wouldn't be surprised if we just channel for the next 8 hours further down until we get tighter in the channel, tighter in the zone, and ready for a bigger move. So that's my prediction for tonight for Bitcoin. And I'm sticking to it. I'm a big fan of your channel, and your chart analysis is spot on. Your videos are a blast to watch. But when it comes to stand-up comedy, let's just say it's a work in progress. Yeah, I appreciate that. I'll come up with better content. You know what I mean? I'll work on it a little more. Lint-filled smudge hole. So crazy. I made that up out of nowhere. I don't know how I did that. Oh my gosh. 4 hours at a clean bull pennant. That's what I'm saying. And I'm sticking to it. And I'm sticking to it. Much love and respect. Good night. Brett Mohar, we love you. Don't tell people you're leaving the stream. Just leave silently. We don't want people to know you're leaving because then other people might leave. So just, you know, just bow out. Do the Irish goodbye. Just kind of walk out. You know what I mean? I'm seeing a 1 hour Adam and Eve on Bitcoin. I think I just saw what you were saying there. Let me see. Oh, kind of like this, huh? Yeah, I mean, that's an Adam and Eve too. I think that's what you're looking at. That's interesting. I'll buy that. She said she's celibate. I'm not buying it. I love that line from Talib. Like, she's celibate. It's life, a really comedy show tonight, boys and girls. Let's grab that popcorn, crank up the jokes, and get it going. Belly button coin would do damage. Belly button Eno. We talked about it already. It would be called Belly button Eno. People wanted me to make it last year. You know what I mean? If you see it and it's not me, don't buy it. It's a rug. Sam, look at the rounded bottom of the 5 minute that formed in the last hour. Rounded bottoms pay the bills. Rounded bottoms pay the bills. I mean, this nice rounded bottom here. Yeah, that's nice. Is that what you're talking about? This bigger one here. It's pretty awesome. That's kind of cup and handle right there. I long 34,050 and move the stop up just under, stick it in on it. Double top of the 15 minute. I'm putting you to bed. You're out of control. I mean, is that a promise? Is that a threat or a promise, baby? Do you bite hard? Nah. So I make you horny, baby, too. Do I make you Randy? He's like, I use condoms. Only sailors use condoms, baby. Not anymore, Austin. Well, they should, those filthy beggars. They go from port to port. I'm a bit behind, but lint-filled smudge hole. You got late night dementia like me. Wow, that thing got things crazy, right? I love this one from Rodney Lee. I love my wife. We need a home improvement. She gave me $1K to move out. Yeah. I had 3 boiled eggs for Halloween. I was getting hungry. If only my wife went down as much as Solana. Oh man, come on. Let's Jesus. Oh my gosh. And I gave you Solana. We talked about it. Now it's probably going to 40. And Ordi, we also gave you Ordi. I'm from India, but I like your method of fine crooks of price action. Amen. When you can eat pizza on a bagel, you can eat pizza anytime. Gator don't play that. I know, right? What happened with TRB out of nowhere? My long got stopped out by a penny. Stuck in the trade now for a bit. You said you got stopped out, though. I don't get it. How can you be stuck in the trade if you're not in it anymore? I'm confused over here. Get this guy a cold soda and a cold shower. Somebody over here. Fast. All right, let's take a look at the 3 coins that I believe are looking pretty nice. One coin is BNB, man. BNB's been rock solid. And they got a lot coming on. Like, they've got a new chain. They've upgraded the chain. They've got optimism rolling out where they can push Ethereum contracts on BNB, right? I mean, they're stacked. They were already stacked. They outperformed Ethereum last time, even though no one took them as seriously as Ethereum, right? Maybe not as much development, but, I mean, PancakeSwap did a 50x or even more. It went from 60 cents to 44. We were all over it. We caught that run. My whole group, we were in on it. Look at the pennant on BNB. Look at the way it looks. Just look how nice it looks. Look at the 4-hour resetting. We're just waiting on the 1 hour to kind of do some damage, and then I see the first target at 248, the next target at 259. BNB looking absolutely lovely. If Bitcoin decides to go sideways, this thing is going to rip. If Bitcoin rips, it's going to rip. If Bitcoin dumps, this will dump. So you want sideways or upward price action for Bitcoin. But BNB, everyone's hating on it, talking about it like it's the worst thing in the world. It's kind of like Gala. This thing will be $2,000 a coin and easily 10x. I first got BNB at $1 4 years ago. It's still holding a 250x from there. No one talks about what a strong coin it is. You know what I mean? I first bought BNB at $1, everybody. Sin City was great today. Thank you. When Solana pumps, so does Radium. Exactly. I told you guys that. Cerium and Radium follow Solana. We went over that. Let's talk. We'll go over that too for you. But BNB is my first call of the night. The nice thing that I'm nice enough to give to everybody. I have 15 years of staring at the markets. This has a giant market cap. This thing looks interesting to me. All right. So here's the deal. BNB USDT, all right, oversold, ready to rock. I like what I'm seeing. This thing looks beautiful. Moving averages getting closer together. The bigger time frames look nice. I like BNB, and it could dump on our face. There's no guarantees, but I like BNB. This blue line is an alert. I right-clicked, add an alert to the blue line. When price action crosses it, it'll go ding, 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 ding. I'll run to my computer and take a look. But BNB looks like a big move is coming. Atom is looking good too, like it wants to jump to a new range. Yes, and it's got that Celestia coming out. A lot of big news for Atom. And now Atom's going to have, basically Bitcoin on it without a bridge. It's through Celestia. It's going to be a big deal. My wife wishes I'd pump harder than Solana. Atom is looking good. Your wife wants you to be Matic in 2022 and 2021. Hi, bro. What up? What do you think about Link, Sam? Chainlink's hot. It's going to continue to bake bread, in my humble opinion. Yeah, FUD on BNB is great, man. The more FUD, the better. Pile it on. But BNB looks absolutely lovely for a move. All right. My next coin that I'm nice enough to talk about is BRISE. BRISE is getting some love. And it's getting a lot of action. People are talking about it. BitRise, BRISE, right? Is this it? Let's take a look here. Yeah, BitGert, not BitRise. So I don't know if it's the same. I would trade this on KuCoin, not on MXC. But I believe it's the same coin. It just BitGert. But they have it as BRISE. But I like this. This is a cup and handle. See the Adam and Eve double bottom there? Played out. Tight moving average has been extremely oversold on the 4 hour and coming back to previous support of resistance SR flip. If it loses this area, fine. It drops back down to this key support. But I'm watching this closely. This thing looks like it could make bacon on the beach tonight. And I try to find things that are very, very close to popping off. 35% possibility. I don't own any of this. I don't know the team. I was never paid to talk about it. I'm nice enough to, I probably won't even trade. Some of these things, a lot of them I don't even trade. I just put them out for you, for your viewing pleasure. You know what I mean? So I like BRISE too. BRISE looks interesting to me. B&B looks like a safer play. BRISE is far riskier, but it's got that cup and handle feel. It's had that golden cross. See, their e-car just came out. Yeah, there's something about, they have a car coming out too, right? Yeah, their e-car. So like something's going on with them, and I don't see how that doesn't prop them up into the news and get them a bit of a move. Even that's a bull flag. A small little wedge is called a bull flag. All right, just so you know, all us big traders, guys traders, we call it bull flag. That's a bull flag. It is a falling wedge. I get it. And when you're first shipping it, it's not a bull pennant. It's not a rectangle. We call these bull flags. Just get over it. Understand that. And you'll be all right. All right. It's a bullish flag. VRA looks good to me too. I like what you're saying. And the next one is a coin that I do hold, and I hold a big old bag of. Whether you buy it or not, it has not matter to me because I'm going to hold it for 2 years. But Casper looks like it wants to break out of the zone here to the upside. And when Casper moves, it moves nicely. Casper getting some news too. All right. Casper Labs, baby. And it's only a matter of time. That's getting tighter in the zone. I'm looking for Casper to make some massive gains to the upside. Casper, baby. Casper. All right. So that's another thing that I'm looking at. Casper. And we could make 16%, 17% gains on Casper. That's on my radar. I'll put an alert here. Doesn't mean I would buy it immediately, but yeah, anywhere in the zone, I'm liking it in this space. I do own like $9,000 worth of it. I love this coin. All right, I will disclose that, but you know, I'm just looking at it because it looks like a nice swing trade. Again, I'm not a financial advisor. Nothing I say and do should be taken as financial advice. That's 4-hour bullish consolidation. And if you can't come to the live stream, say you're a cabbie, say you're driving, say you're doing something different, say you're at work, say you're, I don't know what you're doing. You might be a fighter at the gym right now and you're actually doing your first, whatever you're doing. We're posting this to the trading group so when you get home from work, you can see it. If you're sitting there, you can see it. And, Jimmy, you will always have a place at my table. I love you, Jimmy. You mean the world to me. When you went through so many tough times and you stayed in the group, you know how many people stayed in the group and how much you helped my business and my life, bro? You've been an amazing person, man. And everyone that's contributed high frequency behavior into what I'm doing, I remember you, I think of you, and I'm conscious of each and every one of you. And I may not be able to show it all at one time, and I may not be able to say it every day, but believe you me, I am watching each and every one of you. And when I hit my golden ticket, when I hit my $1 billion and I can snap my fingers and send jets out and do whatever I want, each and every one of you will be remembered. I promise you on my life. If you have a big project, you need venture capital firm, I will get that 10 million for you, 20 million, whatever it is. I'll get all my closest, richest friends together. We'll talk about it. Everyone that's been good to me, I will give everything I have to be good to you. And as I continue to grow and get more and more known, gain a little more leverage, I'm going to use that leverage to help every single person that helped me gain the leverage in the first place. I remember each and every one of you. I love each and every one of you. I will never stop going. I will never stop grinding because you guys have made this such an amazing experience. So God bless each and every one of you. I love you all. Stack, I love you. Crypto Billy, I love you. Every Blue crew, everyone on the team, everyone that shows up every single day. GF Burke for texting my wife for always being there for me. And everyone here on the live. God bless you all. I really, really appreciate it on this monthly candle close. What an amazing month, everyone. Let's all say a prayer for tonight. Like, honestly, dear Lord, we prayed for Pumptober, and I know, we want all things to be good, but, we are in crypto, and we're all trying to find a new way, and it is a financial system that has us all trapped, and we're looking for a way out, and dear Lord, you gave us Pumptober. We prayed for it. We wanted it. We got it. I don't mean to be facetious praying for, pumps, but I just want to be appreciative of the month we had, really. That's what I really want to talk about, and dear Lord, thank you for everything you've given us in this month. As the month comes to a close and we end it, from the 1st to the 31st, and it was an amazing ride. It was many beautiful days. Just last week, it was 78 degrees. I got to go to Florida. I got to see an old friend. We had some of the biggest pumps I've ever seen for Bitcoin. The euphoria of calling it. The group made a lot of gains. Master Friend did great. I just want to say thank you, God, for all the people on the live, all the comments, on the likes, 47,000, on our way to 48 to 50,000 subscribers. Thank you for my wife buying me this jacket. Thank you for my kids being healthy, my mom being okay. My sister's getting through the death of my father. And thank you for getting and pushing me through the death of my father and everything and helping me understand that, I don't know everything, but through your faith and my love in God, I can find a way through almost any hardship in life. Amen. God bless you all. Anyway, BNB just filled daily fair value gap. Time to pump, baby. There you go. Lifer, do you like VAI? I really do like VAI, and I think it's viable. I get it, VAI. I'm just what? Yeah, I'm going to have to jump out of here and peel my wife an apple. She's not feeling too good. I love each and every one of you. There's a lot of coins that look nice tonight. Pay attention. Find your happy space. Put what I've taught you to good work. Even look at Gods Unchained. A lot of these smaller gaming coins are going to start getting picked up and people are going to start taking a look. It just looks likely to me. Gods Unchained and oldie but goodie. And I just see someone asked, this is a symmetrical triangle. See how it's a lot chubbier? That's a symmetrical triangle. It looks a lot different than a bull pennant. It's like wider. You can cut it in half more. That is a symmetrical triangle. Now, there's some more bullish. It's a 50-50 pattern. And because the 4-hour stochastics are low, I wouldn't be surprised if this thing got a bit of a move. Again, I'd put the alert here. Wait for it to cross the alert. See if there's some bullish divergence on a smaller time frame. See if it fits my fancy. And that would get a move to the upside. Everyone, I got to go. I got to go help my wife. It's 10:19. I've been live for an hour and 20 minutes. But I love each and every one of you for being here. I'm going to sign out for the night. I'm going to definitely go to sleep early tonight. It was a long day of live streaming for me. I did 4 live streams, a total of 4 hours of live streaming. Actually, no more than that. 5 live streams. Well, no, I did my live stream for 2 hours. I'm catching the next Juno pump when things align. I had you at hello stack. I thought you were in on it. I even was texting you. I was like, yo, it's funny, man. 5 vids syndicated. What a great husband. Thanks for coming on. Just caught the end. Thank you, Sam. It's been moving. UFO Gaming. Oh, yeah. Let's take a look at that in a second. That 10K pump had no one sleeping. LOL. Thank you, Sammy. Wait, I'm going to send a super chat. You're funny. Hey, you're joking, right? We enter the 99. My man, much love, Lifer, and the entire Lifer family. God bless Sam and fam. Now eat the candy. No more, man. I already heard. Go clean your belly buttons, you dirty crypto freaks. How much can Cake Token rise during a bull market? I don't know, man. It's been beat up pretty hard, but I could see it go back to $20, maybe even to its all-time high. I don't know if it gets to its all-time high again, but it could get to $40. I'd see $20 is very reasonable. Could definitely 20x, but you never know. It's a good question. I'd have to really deep dive that and really, really kind of look at it for what it is. This doggy coin just likes to go bananas. I think this thing's going to pump tonight out of control. Looks like it broke out of this flag. So primitive, but this thing looks like it's going to continue. I don't have any of it. I don't know what's going on with it. I'm just telling you. Look at the 4-hour how it's turning. Bing. That thing looks mean. I wouldn't touch it with a 10-foot pole, but it looks like it go up, you know. If cash goes to $2, that would be crazy, right? Chainlink just wants to do damage. It's following the Bitcoin run, right? So Chainlink just following Bitcoin. Length of this pole is really where Chainlink's going to go. I've held Chainlink since it was $4 way back in the day, and I still hold it. Even a little bit at 178. Chainlink's going to do whatever Bitcoin does. Bitcoin makes that pump. Chainlink's is going all the way to 15. Bitcoin takes the dump. Chainlink's going to dump. They both look good to me, like they're going to pump to the upside. I would also watch Chainlink for a possible move. I'm loaded up at this point. If these coins all rip, it's going to rip me up. Zcash looked interesting to me. Did take the pump and dump a little bit. Sideways price action. Everyone, I got to go. I could go over 100 more coins and give you 1,000 positions. You just give me a chart. I could find a way for you. You guys got this tonight. I love each and every one of you. My elite will hold you down. I gave you my Bitcoin update and everything that I see happening for Bitcoin. Looks like it's going to pump, kind of go sideways throughout the day. I wouldn't be surprised if I come back tomorrow or somewhere right here at the end of this yellow line. Everyone, God bless you all. Also, we have the Fed meeting tomorrow. Remember that. CME, I'll be live twice tomorrow. So today I did a 2-hour live stream. I did the BOOKMAP. I did the other one, and then I did this one. So live for 5 hours. Not too shabby. Everyone, I'll see you tomorrow. Thank you so much for being here. Please comment, like, and subscribe. Hit the bell for notifications. You can find out when I post my next video. Remember, if you came to the channel, then you're already doing the right thing. If I missed the super chat, I'm so sorry. I got to go help my wife. That's the most important thing. She needs an apple. I got to go peel her an apple. She's not feeling well. I love you all. God bless you. And I'll see you tomorrow for a beautiful live stream. Have a great night. God bless you all, and thank you for your time.